and welcome to JaivfromONM News. And first of all, I'd like to say sorry for the lack of videos lately, as I've had a lot of exams going on and I've just come back from a holiday. So without further ado, let's go back to JaivfromONM News and talk about this week's Nintendo Direct. So, on Wednesday, 17th of April, Nintendo simultaneously broadcasted a Nintendo Direct based around the 3DS and Wii U, and they announced a lot of new games and some more information about games we already know about. So, the first thing they spoke about was Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which is now called Dream Team Brothers in Europe, which is a bad subtitle. So, what they showed was some new gameplay and a new trailer for it, some more information about the story and stuff like that, and in my opinion it looks quite good so far, and I am quite excited to play that. They also spoke more about the year of Luigi, and spoke about how they're going to release more Luigi games throughout the year that haven't been announced, and one of these games is Mario Party 3DS. Now, I'm not really a big fan of the Mario Party series, as the only Mario Party game I enjoyed was the one on DS, and this looks quite similar to the one on Mario Party 8, and so I might pick it up, but it doesn't look that great so far. Nintendo also announced a third entry into the popular Yoshis Island series, and this is only for Nintendo 3DS. Now, it follows a similar art style and gameplay, and even shown in the trailer, one level in the game is an exact replica of the first level of the original Yoshi's Island, much like the DS sequel. And so far it looks pretty good, but I'm not too sure about the animations of Yoshi and his graphic style, as Yoshi's own character looks really pixely and not that great to look at, and his animations are really jagged and rough. So, I sound like a dog there, but who cares? And, well, Mario Golf World Tour also got some more news featured about it, and it features Mario Kart 7 style communities, so people can set up their own online tournaments, and that looks to be a good idea, and I might want to pick that one up, as I recently played the Mario Golf on Nintendo 64 again, and if you played that, you know it's an awesome game. And some more stuff about the year of Luigi is that Super Luigi U is coming this summer definitely, and each stage in that game is you only got 100 seconds to complete all 81 stages, so it looks like a good thing for speedrunners, as they can probably rush through stages, and there are still the 3-star coins that you have to collect, so it's going to be a challenging DLC package, but of course, as it's a Mario DLC, it's going to be awesome as well. So Mario and Donkey Kong Minnies on the Move had a release date confirmed, and it's coming later this year, and it's a 3DS eShop puzzler, and basically it's much different to the Mario and Donkey Kong we know. Basically, it's a 3D map, and you have to place each of the Mario toys onto the map, and you have to make the path for them, rather than clearing the path or collecting items. And that's most of everything that was featured about the year of Luigi so far, so let's go on to some more news. Nintendo revealed more details about the upcoming Wii U update, which will make the loading times quicker and a heap of new other stuff. For example, the Wii U will be able to download and update your console even though it's off, and even if you're playing a game, it will be able to download data and update it as you're carrying on playing that game. And I think it's kind of taking off the PS4, and in my opinion, and I'm just going to say this, take that Sony fans, so Nintendo do what Sony don't. Back to the old slogan. And anyway, so more stuff you can do is you can hold down the B button while the console is starting up to go directly into Wii mode, which I think is a very helpful update feature. And also the day after the update, the Wii U Virtual Console will be beginning, and that will allow you to play SNES games, Game Boy Advance games, all in 68Z with off-TV play. And each Virtual Console game has their own Miiverse community, so lots of functionality there with the Wii U. And it's really great how Nintendo are currently updating the Wii U. It's a slow process, but we're going to get a really good console in the end, and in fact we already do, just there's not much that can really show off the potential of this console. And Nintendo showed a new trailer for Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and I'm not too bothered about that at the moment, but here I'm going to show you part of the trailer anyway. And now for the very big news, in my opinion, the Zelda news. So, as you already should know, the Oracle games in the Zelda series, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, are going to be coming to the 3DS Virtual Console, and they had a release date confirmed, which is May 30th, and those are the only two Zelda games which I don't actually own. I've played or owned at least every other Zelda game. In fact, I don't have Four Swords Adventures, but let's forget about that one. And now for the main news, a brand new 3DS Zelda game was announced, something we've all been waiting for a very long time, and it looks to take place in the same world as A Link to the Past, and what I mean by that is it takes place in the same overworld and is a direct sequel in terms of story and timeline placement to A Link to the Past. Now the gameplay is also very similar, but it really makes use of the depth feature on the 3DS, as in the trailer scene, you have to kind of experience it on the 3DS to really see it, but the trailer scene shows how Link uses depth to advance in the dungeon, and he also has a new ability which would make him go into the walls to experience the dungeon from a new perspective. This looks very useful. One thing that's kind of been bothering me a bit is the art style. I don't know why, I really sound like an idiot when I say this because I love all Zelda games, but I don't really like the art style that much. But as it's a Zelda game, I'm sure it'll be good as the gameplay looks awesome. It really does, and I cannot wait for this game. And so that makes it 4 Zelda games out this year if you include both the Oracles and Wind Waker, and then a lot of Mario spin-offs and some awesome Nintendo games. And that wraps it up for this week of JaivfromONM news. I should be going back to normal videos next week and following that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and once again, sorry for the break. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.